Are you one of the many people that sees videos of people squatting deep, tries it on your own, and wonders why it just isn't possible? Have you tried random drills to try to address maybe your knees or your ankles or your hips and just feel like you haven't really gotten anywhere? You still can't get to that godly squat depth that we all want? Today, I'm gonna use my favorite tool to help you with that so that you can squat deeper, you can feel stronger through that squat, and you can use those amazing squat exercises as the tools that they are to develop a more robust, stronger lower body. But why should you listen to me? First off, I've got pretty damn good squat mobility myself. Secondly, I work with the best fighters in the world. Here at my gym, Electrum Performance in San Diego, California, I work with more jiu-jitsu athletes than anyone else on the planet. And I also train people remotely, and we address problems like this all the time. For fighters, they don't just want to be strong, but they want to be strong in those deeper ranges, like deep in a squat. So we address this problem with lots of our clients so they're successful when they fight. And you don't have to be a fighter to take advantage of this. So first, why do a lot of these other approaches not work as well as we'd want? A lot of times when we're doing these adjacent or less direct options to try to address mobility, they might not be specific enough to translate to our actual squat. Other times it's because we're just guessing. Maybe someone has a really compelling video that convinces you that you need to address ankle mobility, but maybe ankle mobility isn't your rate limiter, or maybe there's other limitations. By doing something that is actually integrated into a squat, we're actually going to address any of those limitations all at once, specific to the context that you need it. And there's another big reason that other interventions might not work, and it's because they lack load. The tissues of our body adapt and respond really well to load, oftentimes in the form of additional weight. So it's not that unloaded stretches are useless, they just might not get us going in the direction in a productive manner for something that will eventually be loaded like a squat. So we're gonna use the squat as a specific stressor to improve our squat, and we're gonna use load to really facilitate adaptation and change, which is what you're looking for if you wanna have an impressive deep squat. For those of you that have seen my content before, you know that I love Zerchers, but they actually provide a unique stimulus to help us build squat mobility in a way that other squats can't. Let me show you what I'm talking about. What I would recommend is as you're warming up for a squat day in the future, something like this for me has a blend of enough load to really be productive, but for me, this would still be a warm-up set. It might be different for you, and that's totally fine. What we're gonna do is do our regular Zercher squat, and as you're ramping up, you're gonna get to a point where you can squat really deep. That involves having a width that allows you to squat deep. For me, that's narrow. For some people, it might be wider. And you're gonna have the bar rest on your thighs, just like this. You're gonna hang out here for 30 plus seconds. If you're really trying to change that mobility, we may have to do something upwards of like a minute. So when we're sitting in this squat position, the bar is settling on our thighs and driving our knees over our toes. It's a great chance to build resilience of that deep knee flexion and that dorsiflexion at the ankle. And if you spend a long time here with significant load, we can actually get more mobile over time. And that would be the goal. So what I would recommend is start off by doing maybe 1 or 2 of these holds at a lighter weight as you're ramping up for your squats. And then notice how over time, that will allow your actual working sets of squats to not just be able to be deeper, but for you to have strength and resilience in that bottom position, which is what we're looking for if we want to have a really beneficial, deep, and strong squat. So if you like the way that I've addressed this issue today, maybe you found value in it, or you yourself train jiu-jitsu and you want someone that can help you prepare for the demands of the sport in the weight room, I have a service called Team EP, where for $1 a day, you get access to over 60 programs that are designed to have a specific focus that allows you to improve and stay as injury-free as possible on the mats. But you also get access to me via a Facebook group, so I can give you form checks. I can make sure that you're executing the way that you need to. Maybe you're preparing for a competition. You want to know how to taper off. I give 24-hour access to all of my online clients in that Facebook group, and we work together to really make sure that you are on the right path in the weight room. Check it out. The link will be here. And if you're unsure at all, it starts with a 7-day trial. So if you don't like it, or you're already tired of the sound of my voice, just in the trial, you are welcome to cancel and move on to something else. So if you've been on my channel, if you've checked out any of my other content, you know I love Zerchers. And this tool I gave you today is one of the most useful ways you can integrate them into your workout, that you can make improvements in both strength and mobility and resilience. It's a great package. So utilize this. Check out the other videos on my channel. I have a ton more stuff on Zerchers, ways that you can use them, other Zercher movements that you can do. But I hope this helped. I hope you're on your way to a more mobile, stronger, more robust squat. And if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. There will be more Zercher content so that I can welcome you to the Church of Zerch. Zerch Church. Zercher Church. Make me look good, Caesar.